Thanks, Abby. Our next guest is joining us now from Nashville, Tennessee. Molly LaLonde, a 2006 Notre Dame graduate. Molly dominated the set of Jeopardy for 4 shows last season. Her love of trivia and ability to think quickly on her feet helped her win thousands of dollars, and she's here with us today. Thanks for joining us, Molly.
Having me.
Okay, so you've got to tell me this story. I heard that you initially ignored the call from Jeopardy producers who were inviting you on the show. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
Sure. I was in class at the time, and I kept seeing a California area code show up and just ignored it. And then my husband actually texted me and said, you know, you need to check your messages right now. So I ran out of class and got the message from Jeopardy. So it was kind of sad to miss it at the time, but now I actually have a great message on my phone, which is a great, story that I can share with people.
Well, it's good to know that you were at least in class, not skipping class and on your phone in the middle of class for that. You say it yourself, you love trivia, and that's what helped you on the show so much. What other sorts of preparation did you have? Any involvement in the past that helped you out?
Sure. I think I was an English major as an undergrad, so that was a big help just as far as exposing me to a lot of books and novels. I also worked for the Observer in the scene section, so I got to see a lot of movies and TV shows and music. And then just in general, reading a lot has been a huge help. And as soon as I found out that I was going to be on Jeopardy, I actually started studying everything I could get my hands on. I listened to lectures on tape in my car. I read books about the presidents, books about mythology. So it was kind of nice to, once I actually get on the show, really see what kinds of things helped me and to kind of feel like a lot of that time and dedication paid off, in addition to just things, like watching TV or movies that ended up actually winning me some money instead of just being a waste of time.
And what was your strategy on the show? Did you have a certain strategy that you kept when you were there?
Well, in the first game, my strategy was to not be in the negative so that I could play in Final Jeopardy, to be honest, because I wasn't sure how I would do. I think after that, it really became a matter of, figuring out how to buzz in correctly. And then I think as I got a little more comfortable, for me, it really became playing Jeopardy the way I like it. Like to watch it at home, basically, which is, not jumping around the board, kind of going through the categories from smallest amount to largest amount. And then I think at a certain point, just, not being afraid to gamble a little bit on, either daily doubles or in Final Jeopardy.
And are you allowed to tell us how much you won during your time?
Yes. I won $55,300.
Not a bad. I need to get on Jeopardy, I think. What was your final Jeopardy question?
Sorry?
What was your final question? Do you remember?
Oh, on which show? The first one?
Yes.
I can't remember the question, but I guess I can remember the question because it was, what is the Statue of Liberty? I can't remember what the prompt was that got me there, but I will definitely always remember the feeling of looking at the question and knowing that I knew the answer and that I knew how to spell the answer, more importantly, so that I wouldn't embarrass myself.
Well, that's got to be a good feeling when that final question comes in. You know the right answer and get to write it down. Well, thanks so much for being with us, Molly. I go to trivia night every once in a while, so I'll have to give you a call when I have the questions come up there.
Absolutely. I am always down for trivia.
All right. Thanks so much.